And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs.
Ladies and gentlemen,
just about ready to roll. And on the hill, the lefty, Justin Steele. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
So just about set. Here's Victor Robles. The pitch. Rolled over to third. And it gets by him.
Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Alcides Escobar. First pitch, not close. Nobody out, runner at first. The next pitch misses, 2-0. And now the lefty, Robles runs. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second, and he's out. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks. In the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Yadiel Hernandez.
And now here is Yadiel Hernandez. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger pulls it down. 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Lane Thomas.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Lane Thomas stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Arrives, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Josiah Gray.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Christopher Morel.
A wind in the pitch. And he dodges that fastball. The 1-0. And he pumps it a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The Y to kick the pitch. Going to count 1-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering down in the dirt. And he deals. Off the plate. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. The pitch. And now it's even up.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Righty delivers. This one high in the air to left center. Thomas on his way over. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Kicks and deals. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Right through there, got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Cubs are down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, and now up for Washington, Maikel Franco.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-2. And a foul ball. Slow roller to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Arise onto first. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 5, A-Ray Adrianza.
Up now for Washington, A-Ray Adrianza. A switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. Strike two.
That count. Oh, and
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's two away. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. And the Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it's Franmil Reyes having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. They say you win. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Wisdom.
So digging in, Patrick Wisdom. They say you win. And a pitch.
1-1.
Smash to the left side. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now it's John Hicks. In there for strike one. Now 1-1. Second inning here, no score. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Cody Bellinger. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations, because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Luis Ariz stands in.
First baseman.
Next offering is down low. Ball one. The pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. Just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Seiya Suzuki swings through one there. To the right side. He takes it on his own. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Andrew Stevenson.
The right fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Steele back to work. Check swing. He went. Strike one. And that misses off the outside edge. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. The 2-1 is high. Trying to bunt his way on. Ariz. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Matt Lipka.
Matt Lipka digging in for the Nationals. And that's in there for strike one. In the air, left field, down the line. Velasquez right there to make the grab. 2 away now.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
16, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. In the air, out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and they're down 2-0. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Christopher Morel.
The second baseman, Christopher.
And a pitch. And ball one. And now 2-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next pitch is outside. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
You got a full count.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So up next, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1.
Swanson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. And that's outside.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Next offering misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he deals. Hard hit left side. Lays out. He's got it. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Nelson Velasquez now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now, Franmil Reyes. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. As we go to the top of the 4th, digging in, Alcides Escobar.
The shortstop.
The pitch.
Alcides.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And now the lefty. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. One up, one down.
Now batting.
Yadiel Hernandez. The next to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. On the ground to first. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Lane Thomas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's the strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Franco swings through it for strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
At the belt and fires. Falling behind 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. And strike 2. Got him. That's the second out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now batting Ray Adrianza. In there, and it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Nats leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
And here it comes. And that's in there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. That's in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 away.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Hicks in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Just missed. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Robles in position. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Arias.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. In there for strike 1. The pitch. And there's a ball. And the right-hander deals. That's through there for a strike. The 1-2. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We've played 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nationals nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. There's Cam Gallagher. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. When you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. First offering, and it just misses. The lefty, the 1-0. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. That catches the corner.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And he deals. And it's even up. And a pitch. Got him looking. 1 gone here.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Andrew Stevenson getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The pitch. The punch out there. That's out number 2. Matt Lipka digging in for the Nationals.
The second baseman, Matt Lipka.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab. And that'll do it. Nationals go quietly. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 there. Next offering upstairs. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
So the batting order turns over. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slice down the right side. The pitch. Grounded to third, could be 2. Franco to second, now to first, and it's a double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch just misses. Just off the outside part of the plate. The wind of the pitch. Late swing fouled off. Out to short. Escobar picks it up, tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
The pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Alcides Escobar. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Tying run at the plate. And now the count is even. Here comes a pitch. And that's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch to short, could be 2. Swanson tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yadiel Hernandez.
So now here's the DH, Yadiel Hernandez. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball 1. In the air to left center. Bellinger makes the grab. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nationals nothing. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Tanner Rainey. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
The left fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jordan Weems getting ready to go. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Franmil Reyes.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Franmil.
And that's in there for strike 1. Man at second.
Nope, outside.
No outs. Runner on second. Line drive to his left. Knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. And the first offering is not close. Righty delivers. That one way outside. And that's ball 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Diving, makes the grab. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
And the righty deals. Oh, right to the backstop. The 1-1. That one missing inside. The 2-1. And fires in a fastball at 95. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Bellinger up to hit, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
In there for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. And now 1-2. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. The other way, brings it in for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the friendly confines, top of inning number 7. Now here is Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Steele back to work. Bounced out to short, dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He doesn't have a throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Franco stands in now and watches strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And here it comes. Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
0-2 now. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The first baseman, number 5, A-Ray Adrianza.
A-Ray Adrianza digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7-minute duet.
On a pitch now for the Nationals, Jackson Tatro. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Jackson Tatro.
Leading off, Luis Arias.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
The pitch. Misses off the inside. 1-0. And a good eye there.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One up, one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. That one's in there, 0-1. Curveball drops in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
The count is 1-2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And the right-hander deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Here's the second baseman, Christopher Morel. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back.
Leading off for the Nationals, the catcher, number 36, Cam.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
The 0-2. Up the middle, Swanson gloves it, sends it to first. First out in the top of the eighth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Andrew Stevenson digging in for the Nationals. And now the lefty. That's inside. Two-0. This to center field. Bellinger has this one sized up. Brings it in. And there's two away.
The batter, the second baseman, Matt.
And now Matt Lipka. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and deals. Looked like it was a little bit up. There's a strike, 3-1. At the belt and fires. And it's filled up. And he deals. Into center and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's going to be Victor Robles. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nationals lead one. Still down 3-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby.
Upstairs.
Swanson.
0-1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. Out to short. Escobar picks it up. Fires across the diamond. And Swanson is set down.
The left fielder, number 4,
Nelson Velasquez will hit next for the 4th time tonight. And that's in there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Reyes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Franmil Reyes. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 1-2 to count. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 9th.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Steele back to work. There's a strike. Flares one into center, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Left-hand batter waits. Now that's smacked to right center. And there's a hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And now, Lane Thomas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. That one missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. Now a huge at bat.
Fires home for 1. And he'll be safe at first. So digging in, A-Ray Adrianza. In there for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering upstairs.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Ow! A double play to end it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, Justin Steele allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Cubs defeated the Nats 3-0. The Cincinnati Reds held the opposition